What's up, grinders? Welcome back to the channel. So, Chris from abroad in Japan has officially responded. I did not expect a response this quick, but since I have followed the saga from the beginning, I must watch the last episode of the series because it would just be wrong to be left on a cliffhanger. Okay, so he has responded. Now, why has he responded? Well, because a whole heap of YouTubers have now started calling him out for video and audio manipulation. There's one thing you do not do on YouTube, and it is manipulate your audience into thinking another creator believes something when they don't, okay? And Chris stepped over that line and he's pissed everyone off, okay? So now we're going to read his comment because it would only be fair that I show the comment to you guys, and I'm going to focus on one specific portion. But before I do, I want to give a shout out to another creator. It's these two creators right here because they actually noticed this manipulation a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago in fact. But for whatever reason, it did not pick up steam until the Think Before You Sleep guy did a video on it. So just go give them some love, they deserve it. Okay, now let's go back to the actual comment. So here is the comment. It's pinned under the last video, which means he doesn't want his current audience to see it, only those who come to this specific video. Now, as you can see, this comment's long, and now because most of you have TikTok brains, we're just going to go to the important part. You can pause and read the rest of it if you want, and we will come jump around and have a little bit of a look here and there where it's kind of important. But most of it is, he believes you should not be filming homeless people, and she's okay with doing it. So, wherever you stand in that camp, that's up to you guys. I don't care. If you have a moral standpoint that I will not film homeless people, or you have the standpoint of I'm going to show these people to society to help raise awareness, whatever it is you have, it does not matter. I just don't like frauds, bullshit artists, scammers, manipulators, and especially video editors who change what other YouTubers do. Okay, so let's go have a look at what he's got to say down here. So he's like, after this video was published, the one in question, one edit to the montage was made, removing a couple of seconds of audio to avoid any potential confusion about chronology. This did not alter any argument or claim. And then he goes on, if someone believes that filming society's most vulnerable people is acceptable content, then we will likely disagree on a great many things. Now, this part is in no way related to this part, okay? Because you manipulated her content. You can critique her going out and filming homeless people as much as your heart desires. I'm pretty sure no one would care. Well, probably a lot of people would agree with you and a lot of people disagree with you, okay? What people don't like is manipulation. Now, you're making this appear like it was just a small little clip. A tiny mistake, you know? It's actually quite big and substantial what you did. And I'm going to show you from an editing perspective exactly what you did. Okay, so we have the full original Oriental Pearl video right here for you guys to see, okay? There's the title of it if you want to go search for it. Now, you'll see that there's two parts that I've cut off here. One is the visual component of his original clip, and one is the audio component. Now, we're going to go watch my original reaction, because I show what he created, because obviously he deleted it, okay? And we're going to see the clip.
In person, walk through an economically deprived part of Tokyo filming homeless people.
Oh my gosh, this is a rough area.
So that's the clip that he presented, okay? She's walking along, you see some homeless guy with like a white beanie on or some shit, so let's just pay attention.
In person, walk through an economically deprived part of Tokyo filming.
So we've got some homeless guy with a beanie. I don't even know if he's homeless. I'm making actual assumptions right now. It's some guy with a beanie walking along, okay? Because, and I say I'm making assumptions because this is an area where there is homeless. They say that in the video, but there's also just people playing chess. Okay, they may be homeless, but there's people there playing chess as well.
Homeless people.
Oh my gosh, this is a rough...
So, you've heard the audio and video combined. Now let's go have a look. So if I zoom in on this, let's go right into here. Here is the video component, okay? And I'm going to play it with its original audio. Now, according to the subtitles on YouTube of the original video, what they're talking about there is chess. Like, that's what you hear her saying in the background, okay? So that's the visual component. You can tell because you've got the beanie guy walking backwards and doing his thing. Okay, now let's go look at the audio component.
Oh my gosh, this is a rough area.
Okay, so there you've got the audio component. Now, this is absolutely batshit crazy that literally, if I just pull this back a tiny bit, here's where he's trying to buy her.
No. Oh my gosh, this is a rough area.
So what I'm going going to do right now is I'm going to apply for a position to work with Chris abroad in Japan by showing him my masterful editing skills to recreate that clip that randomly disappeared from his video. I don't know how that happened, but we're just going to do that. So we're going to go right in here. We're going to scrap this very boring audio. Who wants to hear people talking about chess? Re-add that and let's do this.
Oh my gosh, this is a rough area.
Let's see how well I did.
In person, walk through an economically deprived part of Tokyo filming homeless people.
Oh my gosh, this is a rough area.
Yeah, I think I nailed it. I did it quite well. So that's what he did. So just to reiterate, guys, he took a audio piece from the friggin' 9-minute mark almost, and then shoved it down to the 6-minute mark. And in his YouTube comment, he says, I removed a couple of seconds of audio to avoid any potential confusion about chronology. That's a pretty big confusion about chronology going on right there. I mean, this is not just a slight audio slip to the left and right. That seems quite intentional to me. Okay, so the rest of this is basically, first, he starts a new beef, talking about her filming children and not blurring their faces. He seems to focus quite a bit on the fact that she doesn't blur. Okay, so let's just go have a look. So we can see the word blurred appeared 3 times, and we'll read this, okay. So the Japan's tourists don't see exploring Tokyo's secret slum in which she walks into one of Tokyo's most economically deprived areas. He loves using these words. Films vulnerable homeless individuals and shows their faces unblurred to 500,000 viewers. Okay, so he's got an issue with not blurring people's faces. And at absolutely no point should they have to worry about a stranger walking up to them, filming their face and sharing it unblurred to hundreds of thousands of people. They deserve better. They are human beings. And shows their unblurred faces to 11 million views. Okay, so he's got an issue with blurring and then also with kids as well. Now, I don't know why he's starting a new beef with kids. Why would you do this, my man? Okay, you should just respond to the one portion, the one part everyone cares about, okay? You've got this big deal about blurring, bro. You didn't blur her face in your original post. So what are you on about? Now, I know some people are going to come in my comment section and be like, oh, that's because she's a social media influencer. She's put her own face out there. So why should she blur? Or why should he blur? And you know what? I would agree with you. Except for the fact that in his response video, he blurred her face in every single clip. So either don't blur it or blur it. Make up your goddamn mind, okay? So I don't know what he's thinking when it comes with blurring. And I've heard some people, because people love to think up excuses, okay? They're like, oh, he didn't want to send hate her away. Bro, everyone knows who you're talking about. Like, come on. Anyway, let's go have a look at the last part of his comment. Okay, he goes, but I hope this elaboration provides clarity to viewers who've been confused by the recent wave of videos criticizing me personally and this video. Because he actually, a couple of days ago, had, like, his entire comment section on this video was just filled with people pissed at him for editing the videos. And you know what he did yesterday? Deleted the whole lot. Okay, unfortunately, I did not record that. It would have made for a great video. It would have shown, you know, he goes out mass deletes. I don't do that. But it is what it is. This has been generally a dark and depressing chapter, and I'm keen to get back to more positive, uplifting subjects. Well, I hope you take this as a lesson to not randomly go out and shit on other YouTubers just because you can, and not expect some type of pushback. And by God, if you're going to do it, at least keep your bases covered and don't fucking do fraudulent shit like editing their goddamn videos and making them look different. Now, the thing is, he goes on and on about the fact that, you know, she's going into these depressed areas, making money off of these homeless, you know, or, you know, making money off of kids, sponsorships. And dude, every single one of your videos is sponsored. Come on, okay? But then again, he's like, she's making money off the homeless. Let's go have a quick gander at her video, okay? Because this video is basically her raising awareness about homelessness. Now, and she goes around with another YouTuber. So if we go to the back end of her video, let's just go to... Yeah, let's go to this point.
But it's something that people don't really want to talk about. So please subscribe to my channel for more of the unseen, non-touristy, real side of Japan. And go to the video description where you can donate to an organization that's helping homeless people here in Sanya and hoping for a better future.
So, she's actually helping in this video a homeless association or organization to raise money. That's what she's doing with this video. And you know what? Here is that organization's page, okay? Scroll down, scroll down. Look who they're promoting. This organization which helps homeless people, okay? They're promoting her because she's helping them to raise money. Okay. Maybe Chris is the type who likes to pretend that homelessness does not exist. But you know what the problem with pretending that something doesn't exist? It means if you pretend it doesn't exist, no one gives a shit about it, no policies are made about it, no money is raised for it because, well, it doesn't exist. So you may not like the type of content she does where she walks around these areas filming homelessness and stuff like that. And this is not a Japan only issue. We got the same fucking issue here in Sydney, and I guarantee in every goddamn big city around the world, okay? Now you may not like seeing that, but it does exist. And someone needs to help raise awareness, to give it money, to help solve issues for these people, okay? So, she is literally working with an organization to raise money to help the homelessness. Or help people with, homeless issues, okay? So this is not a girl going out there shitting on them. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll see you all next video if you're not there. I assume you're grinding like I should fucking be doing rather than watching these goddamn videos all day.